Hey YouTube, it's React City. I'm Tony.
I'm Rose.
I'm Miki.
And this is ReZero, episode 4 of season 2. Yeah, so last week he got transported into the thingy because...
And we saw his
Dad. Very energetic dad.
Yes, that is the most exciting part of that episode.
Yes.
So yeah, what do you expect is going to happen?
I don't know.
He's going to have to face something in his past. Of course, he first has to get over the fact that he's seeing his father after how long in an unknown world?
And then he has
Probably
to
a couple
figure out...
months for in like chronologically, but for him it's been a lot longer.
Yeah, and he has to figure out what is the challenge here.
Yeah. Yeah. He has to face something in his past, according to the voice.
First you have to face your past. And you pointed out it sounded like his own voice when he said that. So maybe the true challenge is the friends we made along the way.
Is that how it works? Okay.
But is there anything else you guys want to bring up before we get into this?
I wonder what Amelia is facing right now,
Yeah.
and if we'll see a glimpse of it. Probably not, because this is first-person Subaru land in this anime.
The weird thing is they Garfield said the light isn't supposed to go out.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
So maybe she failed and she's just passed out.
Yeah.
That's fast.
I was going to say, I was hoping it was just maybe he doesn't know how the trial is really supposed to go.
He should have seen us a lot.
So he sees people try it and fail all the time.
I'm just guessing.
Maybe
Like if he's saying with certainty it's not supposed to go out.
Right.
Maybe he lost the right to trial for some reason.
Maybe he didn't get lasagna. Guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, like time here. Please remember to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, stick around for the discussion. I will be seeing you.
She called herself Okasan. That's his mom.
Oh. Extra effort.
You know, we've never seen Subaru without his shirt. What if he's ripped too?
Oh no, he did pull up his shirt one time to check if the scar was still there, and he is ripped.
Oh,
Not as ripped as his dad.
it's just peas.
Just peas.
Alright, so she can't cook.
Why did you make it? What?
What's with
Dude.
What's going on?
Doesn't go to school. He doesn't remember what he's doing.
Path 8?
Something happens today.
That normally calms it down? So he's been having this happen all the time? Pretty.
Ooh,
Beautiful.
Super
It's
pretty.
spring.
that's so many cherry blossoms.
Oh my gosh.
That's not uncommon.
It's like they never see him.
Actually, not at all. His eyes, yeah.
It's just, are we just ignoring that?
Don't you ever threaten my boy again.
Deal with it himself.
I guess this is something that he's dealt with.
What?
He knew that's what he did.
For once.
その話がしたかったのは本当だから間違っちゃいないけどな。なんで今日は急にそんな話する気になったんだよ。特別な日だったりしねえじゃんか。今日はただの
Peas Day.
裏は相変わらず目つきだけはお母さんにって悪人面だよ。俺は何も変わっちゃいないよ。
People do say he has scary eyes.
これからだって。おいおい、本気できそうだぞ。
Is that? Or is it a kitten in disguise? He's crying. What's happening? I can't keep up.
好きな子できたよ。だから俺はもう大丈夫だ。
What? Okay, he remembers everything now?
父さんやお母さんに叩きつけてほしかった。俺昔から何でも小器用にこなせるところがあったよな。勉強も運動も。
Wow.
You're definitely his kid.
いつからかな。一番にできてたことが一番じゃなくなっていった。俺がこうやってみんなを笑わせてる方がずっとすごいし、ずっと強い。でもそんなこと続けてたらどうせ次からはもっとでかいことをやらなきゃならない。つまらないなんて思われたくない。
You can see like lines
Yeah.
Yeah.
getting stressed.
何でもやるんだって思い込ませてた。
He was like leader of a very bad group.
こんな楽しいこと俺と一緒にいなきゃ味わえないんだって。そいつらは後悔でも何でもして
Oh, they were getting less and less.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Julie
all
was
alone.
alone.
だけど気がついたら俺の周りにはもう俺しか残ってなかった。我ながら盛大な高校デビュー失敗だったぜ。そりゃそうだ。
Oh dear.
まともに人間関係やってこない。
Oh no.
うまくやれるはずがね。
Everybody's horrified.
そんな時ふと思ったんだ。ただ学校行きたくねえなってさ。完全に学校に足が向かなくなるのに
Oh.
3ヶ月もかからなかったな。
Wow.
でも父さん
That's allowed?
I didn't even know.
変わらずに接してくれて。
That's Ram. Or is it Ram? It is Ram. Hmm. Oh dear.
That's not a headbutt.
He's a stomp.
Head, but
The next kick.
かなり上がってるだろ。
Dude.
俺に嫌われようとか思ってるくせにその方法が登校拒否ってアホか。俺に見捨ててほしければもっと能動的に。
Oh my God, your method.
ぐらいで自分のガキ見捨てるか。
Oh.
どうもその必要もないぐらいにへし折られて立ち直った後みたいだからな。と言ってくれる子がいたんだ。その子たちの前ではただの夏木すばるだ。いや、誰の前でも俺は夏木すばるだった。それがようやく分かったんだよ。
He's not sorry.
偉大すぎる俺にそんな憧れ抱いてるなんて気づけなかった俺のミスだ。
Awesome dad.
お前にとって大きすぎる存在でごめんな。
Whoa.
止めたくねえ気持ちが半端ない。でもこれでちった肩の荷が下りた。将来俺とお母さんをしっかり養ってくれよ。そうなん。
and he's not there to do it.
my sad.
頑張れよ。期待してるぜ、息子。ああ、任せとけよ、父ちゃん。
Did it sound like he's like,
夏木健一の息子だ。
No, he's going back to school.
学生の月過ご完成。
Complete.
3ヶ月ぶりってとこかな。
Just say you're on a trip.
Yeah.
うん
緊張してるの？お母さんと一緒にマヨネーズ。
What?
Eat some mayonnaise with me.
そうだよね。だってスバル、本当はそんなにマヨネーズ好きじゃないもんね。
She knows that?
何を根拠にそんな。
じゃあスバルは世界とマヨネーズどっちを選ぶの？
What?
そうだよね。
The world, of course.
マヨネーズ選ぶやつはマヨネーズが好きなんじゃなくて世界が嫌いなんだ。
そうなのね。明日できることは明日にしたの？
そうやって
Mom.
くのやめよう。他人に厳しく自分に甘い俺なんだから。で、なんでお母さん
I was wondering.
お父さんと何話してたの？
別に大したことはちょっとした昔話をね。
それで昔話して学校に行く気になったの？
まあ簡単に言うとね。
ねスバル、親は子供が思ってるより子供のことよーく見てるの。お母さんだってスバルのこと見てるんだよ。小さい頃は座薬だって入れたことあるんだから。
What?
Suppository.
今まで見てるんです。
すみません。ちょっとないんですよ。
でもお母さんでもお父さんでもない誰かがなんとか
It's like she's got sixth sense.
とてもいいことだと思いました。その人に感謝しなきゃ。大丈夫だよ。だってスバルの半分はお母さんなんだから。お父さんの半分までかっこよくなったらそれじゃない。お父さんの半分かっこよくなって残り半分スバルになったらいいんじゃない？
Aw.
そんなわけでスバルはスバルらしく頑張ったらいいなとお母さんは思います。
Like, what is he gonna do with like schoolwork? He knows nothing for the last 3 months.
俺は二人のことを思ってるし忘れたりしないし。
Aww.
スバル、
もう自分が二人の子供でいたくないなんて思わないし、自分が嫌いになるようなこともしたくない。
スバルが何を言いたいのかちゃんと分かってるから。
分かってるだってどうして。
だってお母さんはスバルのお母さんなんだから。
More crying.
俺結局誰に何もできないわ。
何かしてほしいから産んだわけじゃないんだよ。何かしてあげたいから産んだの。
この問題だって
泣くのいいじゃない。たくさん泣いて最後に笑えたらそれで全部大丈夫。
It's one whole
Yeah.
portion. That's the whole follicle.
それって結果良ければオールオーケーってこと？
そういう受け取り方とは違う。これお母さんからの宿題。いってらっしゃい。
Oh, switching scenes. Everything's happening super fast.
It's just starting from the beginning.
Oh, it's the last thing she said to him. He didn't say anything back.
I so much sad.
It's a wait. No,
Echidna.
it's a echidna.
思ったより随分と早く着いたね。ようこそ。自分の過去と向き合う時間が君に 何をもたらしたかな。
Discussion. Yeah, so the emotional episode.
Yeah.
This is the last episode that
That you watched?
that I remember clearly. Yeah, because I remember when everyone saw it, it was like a very good reaction out of everyone. I think I saw the normies watching it. Just quick mention. So yeah, he loves mayonnaise. I remember he starts making mayonnaise in the other world. So
Yeah.
so that's why mom offered him the mayonnaise.
Right.
I thought
But the mom was
just
saying
said he doesn't like mayonnaise.
Yeah, he only ate it because of his mom and dad.
Yeah.
That's,
I mean,
that's
he-
what she said.
He made mayonnaise in the other world.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So I think it's just like was something he was used to doing.
Because Rem also made mayonnaise for him
Mhm.
because she said he liked it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Maybe I misinterpreted that.
No. I think he was probably still going with the flow of saying I like mayonnaise.
Yeah.
But he was always kind of just doing it for his parents.
So, misspelled school. Subaru hates school with an E.
Yeah. So he slowly started skipping and then skipping more often until he stopped going entirely for like 3 months.
That was his challenge. His
Yeah.
challenge was get to school.
Get back to school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing Amelia's challenge is probably something similar of go back to somewhere that you really couldn't go to or it hurt you in a memory and return to that place.
And I noticed like every time he would be in pain every time the clock got close to 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's just like anxiety.
Could be anxiety, yeah. Like he's not dealing with the reasoning.
But
reasoning.
then later he did sort of have regular pain as well. Remember when he was on a bench, he like
Yeah,
hunched
yeah,
over,
yeah.
extreme pain.
No, you can tightness in your chest. I don't know how painful it is though.
Yeah, I agree with the anxiety thing. I think something else might be there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be. The thing is, the father was kind of like, "Oh, this happens," you know. But maybe he got really concerned when he was in so much pain. Like you're really looking like you're in pain. Like maybe he's not usually that much in pain.
Yeah, I kind of thought a part of it was, yes, he's used to. He does get the anxiety, and that's why he's ready for it. But it's also the test being like, this trying to prod him in
To
that
go to
direction.
school,
Like
right.
that's your test. You're supposed to be doing that, and that's why it's like, why isn't it letting up? Because
Yeah.
it's more than just the regular stuff.
Yeah, and at that point too, he was fully immersed in the memory. He wasn't remembering everything that had happened
Yeah, he remembered when he was on the bench with his dad.
with his
right?
dad. Yeah, yeah. Then he heard Emilia's voice saying Subaru, Subaru, and then slowly it's like who's that, and then it finally came to him.
Yeah, so now I'm only saying this because I've seen a lot of different people commenting on what exactly this memory is, because some people should have thought that maybe it was like almost a time warp where that moment did happen in the past, like it put it there. I think this is more, it is his memory of his parents, and I know that the mind is really powerful, so he knew that they felt that way about him, and so that's how they were represented. But it's not that he actually spoke to his parents. It's that he spoke to what they probably would have said because he knew them. Like he had to look within himself literally to see the truth. He knew they loved him.
Yeah, and as he was like confessing, he wanted them to reject him and push him to
Give up. What his his self-destructive pattern basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what exactly is that? So it seems to be that he was trying to live up to these very high expectations. And he couldn't quite accomplish that, and so it became, I can't do it, falling apart.
Yeah.
And strangely, like, even though he gave up on school, like he didn't want to go into school because he couldn't compete with anybody to kind of show himself as, you know, like he wasn't better than anything, at anything.
Yeah.
And it's like that was showing him up going to school. That's what I thought.
What was showing up?
Like going to school kind of exasperated the problem in his mind, where he's like he can't compete with anybody here. He can't show himself as good as his father. Like the very first time he won that race, that was the only moment he ever felt that.
Yeah.
And he was losing like people following him. At first it was so many until there was no one.
Yeah, that was happening because he gave up on school and sports because he was no longer the best.
Right.
With the amount of effort he was putting in. I think it was saying that he put in the same amount of effort he used to and got less results as he got
Each
older.
time.
Yeah, he wasn't trying harder.
And then, so he was like, okay, give up on school stuff. I'll be the funny guy like my dad is. And he was good at that, but then the bar kept going higher and higher. Because,
But he wasn't changing.
Yeah, it's a real world thing, you know, where people they grow up being the best or something like that. Even though with him it's much younger, and then they put him in a pool where everyone's really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And it can shut them down. That seemed to be what happened with Subaru. And he became a shut-in.
So yeah, anything else from next up, or anything from that scene?
Not from that scene specifically, but I wanted to point out, like, it's a good father-son relationship in anime.
Yes.
What is this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like waiting for the other shoe to drop. I was gonna say foot. The other shoe to drop and be like, you know, he was secretly abusive or something. I'm like, no. But it turns out
Freaks needs to take notes.
What?
Hunter.
Oh.
Gone Freaks. He's gone.
Gone.
Ging Freaks.
Yeah, I thought Jin is called.
Jin.
Oh, Jin is the father.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ging.
Yeah. So he was like, we have when they were trying to make him eat the peas, it's like, we have a unusually very happy, good family relationship, and I hate the same things your mother hates.
Oh yeah, families like ours are rare these days.
Rare these days. Right. It was good to see. I love that part where his father just, you know, hit him over the head. It's like, you idiot.
Yeah.
Like he's giving him what he wants too late.
Here, have a headbutt with my heel.
It's actually funny in that you can really see what he got from each of his parents.
Yeah.
Like a lot of shows usually make it a bit more overt.
Yeah.
But not saying that this wasn't like you could see it.
Mm-hmm.
But the mother, she has a lackadaisical attitude towards things.
Yeah.
And she just puts peas on the table and acts like she did a good job. That's Subaru.
Here's a super special breakfast. Peas.
Yeah, you can see like the mix between the two, like to a lesser extent between the two.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually in anime you just have like 2 carbon copies of the actual character as like his somehow the same person met and married and created just the same person again.
Mm-hmm. But I also like the scary eyes thing that he brought.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that he got his eyes from his mother.
Who said it? Someone said he had creepy. I think Ram
said that he had creepy eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, Echidna's in this thing.
Mm-hmm. So she is, I think, responsible for the trial.
Yeah.
So
I would assume so.
And
it's
her tomb, and you have to pass this first test. I wonder how many other tests there are in this trial, or if it's just this one thing. I'm guessing there'll be more. And so what is he did well on his first one, I think.
Yeah.
I think he overcame.
That was very fast.
It was very fast, and it just took
well.
it just took for time to pass for him to like literally make himself go to school. And of course, you know, the conversation with his parents were very critical for him to realize that he didn't even think about wanting to take care of them, you know, and that he feels guilty for not doing anything for them so far. So I think that was important for him to come to a realization. And actually, we've brought it up, like he's left this world and never wanted to go back.
Yeah.
So now he has a reason to want to win wherever he is and find a way to go back.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's never even come up. Like,
No.
Sorry. Like, some commenters have pointed out that there have been other people who have been isekai to this
Right.
world, and how the manga has talked about those people, like that one guy who was with Priscilla.
Right.
Yeah.
But even for all those people, it's never come up that anyone's gone back.
Yeah.
It's like once you're here, you're here. So,
That's why he's afraid that he'll never see them again.
yeah.
And maybe it's true. Maybe he won't ever see them again. Because I wonder how easy or difficult it would be for him to say goodbye to Amelia. He's fallen like obsessively.
Unless he finds like a door that lets you go back and forth.
Right.
I don't know if he'd actually leave.
And
Right.
she, remember what she wants, though? She wants to rule this nation. She can't leave.
She can't leave. Yeah, she couldn't get along in that world because unless she loses her powers, that would make an interesting situation. But
she can actually talk to people in Subaru's world. They'd be like, "Oh, what's with your hair?"
I'm an elf cosplayer.
clever.
Oh, she'd get really famous because of that, actually.
I also liked that the mom knew everything, but now that you brought up the thing that these are out of his head, these conversations, perhaps it was just what he wanted or what he thought. He always knew his mom was privy to his watching and understanding, why he was making the decisions he was making and just unable to help. So, but I just thought it was really nice that she always knew and she was kind of just there loving him,
What if it's not out of his head? Maybe it's Echidna looking at his past, like literally looking at his past, and creating this imaginary world.
Yeah. Maybe it's a kid in his creation, not out of his head. That's a good point.
Yeah, it makes sense as well. Oh, you want to be sad?
No.
Well, someone had said
No.
that apparently they never stopped looking for him.
So you mean he's literally missing for 3 months from his own world?
Yeah, he's gone.
I was hoping it was like a time thing, so he's taken from that time and he's put back there.
Nah, fam, he's gone. He went out to get soup, never came back.
And he never said goodbye to his mother. That's like the worst regret. Now I'm sad.
That was apparently a star athlete, seems like.
Yeah.
And Subaru does have more hand-to-hand combat moves than anticipated. He's able to quickly transition into arm and leg locks.
Yes.
Right after waking up.
Yeah, could have put on muscle, but
Yeah.
it didn't. Yeah, so I think there's still a bit more to unwrap there about his past.
Yeah.
But it looks like we're moving a bit along with Echidna. So what do you think she wants to talk about? Do you think she's going to comment on what she saw? Maybe talk about what the next trial is? Is the next trial just going to continue into school? I imagine not. I actually don't remember what happens. Yeah. But considering he never actually went to school, there's probably nothing there to confront him.
Right. And there was no sign in his memories of bullies. So I think he was probably confident enough before he left school to not be bothered by like people maybe picking on him or anything like that. So or not, maybe we'll find that he was having some other issues with school. I would like this to be the reason for this past and not the school. Let's go on to something else.
Looks like that's it.
Yep.
So guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, like your time here, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and check out the Patreon in the description if you guys want to see the next episode a whole week early. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
Special thank you to Elia, Kay, Victor, Brian Emeka, and CC Flips.